Well, hello and welcome to Josie K Tarot's spiritual advice reading for July 28th and going into the 29th. I haven't decided if I'm going to do single days or going into the next day, but right now I'm being guided to kind of go into the beginning of the day of the 29th. So we'll just say July 28th going into July 29th for the collective. I've been guided into the Psychic Tarot deck, Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland, and I'm going to be laying a circle spread. So what this is spiritual guidance for those who are needing it on the 28th and 29th of July. Okay, just got to get my thoughts aligned here. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whoever needs to hear this information most with clearly defined messages regarding the energy surrounding us on July 28th and 29th of 2022. All right, so we have cards jumping, and now for some reason my computer went from a big window to a small window. Wow, and I didn't even touch my computer. Interesting. All right, so at the beginning of the day of the 28th of July of 2022, we have this very strong stand your ground energy. There could be a realization by the beginning of the 28th of July where the collective knows which direction they want to go. So there's a lot of strength here. As with this very spiritual numerological number 7, a new doorway opens up. Spirit's giving the collective the strength to stand your ground, to ask for what you want. So maybe you're waking up on the 28th of July saying, you know what, I'm going to ask for what I want because I've been working hard to accomplish that. This could be another reason why someone's going to be standing their ground, is in the thoughts position here of the circle spread. We have a number 2. So a new doorway opened up, and the number 2 is about connecting with a new person, people, circumstances, situations, or directions here. But there's definitely someone on the 28th thinking about new choices, new decisions, new commitments, partnerships, or contracts. So because you know something like where you might go or what you might be doing that is new here, so too are you going to feel the strength to stand your ground and say, well, you know, I also have this second offer or direction over here. Which brings this beautiful energy into the relationship sector of the circle spread. Thank goodness we have the number 4. So 4 is about achievements and your foundation. So we have someone here on the 28th, even into the 29th of July, who are thinking about their accomplishments with this beautiful rainbow energy here. There's an aha moment in relation to others regarding your achievements, whereby you're happy to celebrate these achievements, these accomplishments, this new doorway or options here that are going to help for you to step into a beautiful and solid foundation. So someone here is standing their ground and is saying, look, you know, either you want to create this foundation with me where I feel stable and secure, or I'm moving on to and towards other choices and decisions. So we do have someone here on the 28th of July who may be dealing a little bit with this energy of the number 5, okay? 5s are about obstacles and challenges, but it's also about taking the realization of these obstacles and challenges and creating an opportunity to develop some form of wisdom, okay? So if you wake up and you're feeling conflicted in the area of creativity here, conflicted, defeated, you know, I put a lot of time and effort in, and now I want to stand my ground and move into a new direction, which Spirit's saying is a beautiful foundation. So Spirit's saying, as you overcome energies of conflict and defeat, and you continue to move forward with what you are creating in your life now, we're going to help you to come to the realization that there is a beautiful foundation waiting here for you to celebrate in relation to another or others. Now, we do have a bunch of people who are sitting in this energy of, you know what, I've been conflicted, I feel defeated, therefore I'm just going to sit here. I'm not lifting up my head, I'm not going into the direction of this beautiful rainbow because I am discontent and bored. Okay, so we have someone here who's feeling down, but they're not creating new opportunities, movement, choices, decisions for themselves. So there's a big message here in the actions position here to come out of discontent and boredom. Okay, so we did have a moment of pause on the 26th and 27th of July, and now we have on the 28th a new moon in Leo. So this new moon in Leo is about impressing others. It's about praise and admiration that comes as a result of new choices, new directions, of standing up for yourself. So do not fear criticism at this time as a message, but instead, take whatever feedback you need and apply it. Take the wisdom and knowledge you need and move on from it. Because whoever's sitting here discontent and bored, you're going to continue to create inner conflict and these energies of feeling defeated. It's like you're bringing this upon yourself because you're not taking your action. You're not standing your ground and moving into the direction of these new decisions, which should be in your thoughts by the beginning of the 28th of July of 2022. So in the emotional aspects position, we have this sword breaking through here. Not a very emotional energy, but very much an energy of success, an energy of triumphant success is what the card says. The realization of a brand new path with the number 1, that instead of sitting in discontent, boredom, conflict, defeat, I stood my ground, or I'm going to be standing my ground here because I'm coming into an awareness of a breakthrough. I can create a breakthrough in my life by making new decisions and choices, by connecting with new people regarding the things that I have accomplished. So someone's achievements is, if it hasn't opened a new doorway for you, Spirit's helping you to create that doorway, and then they're going to bring triumphant success that will fulfill you emotionally by the end of the month. Okay, so in the subconscious position, we have the Patience card. All right, I want triumphant success. And Spirit's saying in order to accomplish that, you've got to plant some seeds, right? So, each journey, each idea, each project or direction comes down to a seed. As we plant different seeds, goals, intentions, ideas, projects, hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills, it is the process of manifesting these achievements whereby we start to feel more patient. Okay, so those who are discontent and bored but are not taking action may miss a new path of triumphant success. Those who are remaining patient as you contemplate new decisions, movements, directions. So too will you come to the realization, could be as soon as the end of the 28th, for others maybe the very beginning of the 29th of July, where you have accomplished a great deal because you were patient. So day to day, we do have the Authority card. Maybe you're coming into connection with someone who's in a position of authority here on the 28th or the 29th. That will ebb and flow because it comes down to, am I going to make new decisions? Am I going to stand my ground when it comes to this person who's in a position of authority? Or am I going to sit here and create further inner conflict and feeling defeated? So Spirit saying take authority over your path with this beautiful number 4 energy. Stand your ground and think about new decisions and directions because Spirit's helping you to manifest triumphant success in your life. But if you are discontent, boredom, or impatient here, then you will just remain in that negative energy. So in the inner strengths position, we have the Intuition card. So Spirit's saying when it comes to two number 2s here right next to each other in the circle spread, a new path, new direction, connection, and so on. Follow your intuition. Spirit's giving the collective the strength to watch for signs and synchronicities on the 28th and 29th of July regarding someone who's in an authority position or how you're going to manifest your own position of authority. A greater position of pay, your own small business on the side. But this is now a time of action. After pause and reflection, right? We don't want to sit in this pause and reflection for too long because then we will not move into this better path where Spirit is trying to guide the collective towards. So in a 3-card summary, we have rejoicing and celebration, a material harvest, and coming into an awareness here. So at the very beginning of July 28th, we have a soul connection that feels right, some form of harmonious thought or person whereby there is going to be an opportunity to rejoice in celebration. So if you're single and you're heading into a new direction to meet up with others where there's a celebration in the area of home or family at this time, there will come a very harmonious connection with someone where you feel pretty darn good. Okay. There's also the realization of a connection that feels right in the area of business or clientele even. But there is this great powerful energy that Spirit's trying to give the collective, especially on the 28th of July, to set and meet goals and to conquer everything like the elder or the lion between the goals they are setting and their accomplishments, right? They are ready to conquer everything between here and there. And it brings this energy of great power and authority over one's own journey. It brings the strength to stand one's ground as you open new doorways for yourself, because what you are creating is going to give you the strength to sacrifice muddy waters in your life, whatever that represents to you, right? It could be just this energy of conflict, discontent, and boredom. But Spirit is saying we are bringing wisdom and knowledge here. Look at that. The High Priest is coming along and is looking at your achievements, your goals, your intentions, family, friends, and so on, and is helping you to overcome obstacles and challenges with that number 5 and to go into the direction of a new beginning. Putting together your ideas, bringing together your hard work and efforts is what you will start to realize on the 28th and the 29th, that you have created a beautiful harvest for yourself. Wisdom and knowledge has gotten you to the point where you have the strength now, and Spirit's helping again with spiritual strength with the number 9 to bring an old path to an end and to help you to choose wisely when it comes to this number 7, right? When it comes to forward movement, choices, and decisions that are in your thoughts position. So yeah, time to sweep away from the fear and trust that Spirit is guiding the collective to manifest a path of greater joy and happiness. So there could be this awareness that shows up around the end of the day on the 28th going into the 29th of July where, oh my gosh, you know, I planted some seeds in a patient way, and the more I work towards something I truly enjoy, the more I'm coming into this awareness of a brand new path of triumphant success that fulfills me emotionally to the point where I can free myself from this mental conflict energy, from conflict and defeat, from discontent and boredom. Prosperity is beginning with the number 1 as I follow my intuition, just like we have in the inner strengths position with the intuition card. The third eye chakra is Spirit saying, watch for signs, listen for confirmation that Spirit is trying to bring you, because eventually the prosperity, the seeds you are planting, look at very patiently here, as we look more closely, by the 29th of July, have taken root and now are starting to give birth to this realization of a new path. So the new paths are opening up. We talked about a time of contemplation, praying and helping others in the area of sickness, overcoming difficulties and frustrations in the area of family, and now just following Spirit as Spirit guides you out of conflict in general, discontent and boredom, where you can acknowledge a new path of triumphant success. So if you don't know what that path is, Spirit's saying it's time to patiently plant seeds of achievements, especially in relation to other people here, because you may connect with someone in authority, or you may make a decision that you feel you are guided to now, and you can communicate with someone in authority and free yourself from that discontent. So I'm going to confirm and clarify any astrological signs and or elements of who by which Spirit is asking for me to translate for the collective for July 28th and 29th. Beautiful. So look at, we've got this beautiful energy in the relationship sector, celebrating with family and friends, standing your ground, okay? If you're single and you're attending an event on the 28th or 29th of July, Spirit is saying go ahead and celebrate that event, but remain in authority over your boundaries, right? Stand your ground. And maybe you're going to celebrate a change in the area of home, family, celebrations, moving to a new home. And again, Spirit's saying you are the author of your journey, right? Create this next path as though it is the best chapter of your life, especially if you're trying to make a decision here about a new direction. Someone here may be thinking about someone who has Taurus in their chart. In the thoughts position with the major arcana, the Hierophant. I also see and feel the energies of the Hierophant, which is Spirit saying to those of you who are ready for a new chapter, who are ready to sign on the dotted line when it comes to a new home or direction, when it comes to marriage, commitment, or partnership. Continue to remain open when it comes to your options in your thoughts. And stand your ground when it comes to the highest best path, how you want things to unfold. If you want marriage, commitment, partnership, or a contract, now's the time to stand your ground, speak your truth, and trust that Spirit's guiding you into this direction of a beautiful foundation and a happily ever after anyway. So this is some who are needing to kind of just acknowledge, have you spent enough time where you're at? Is it time now for a new direction? Because in Spirit saying, you'll know that it's time for a new direction if you're sitting in this energy of inner conflict, discontent, and or boredom. Look at that. In the relationship sector, we've got the 9 of Cups energies. So wishes are indeed coming true in relation to another or others, where people are creating some form of achievements from within the home, where you're celebrating your achievements at home or with friends, but there is a wish come true. So, if you want marriage, commitment, partnership, and you're getting ready to move in, but you need to stand your ground when it comes to, I want a ring on my finger, I want to set a date. Those types of things are what Spirit's trying to guide you forward with. And Spirit is saying, slowly and patiently, as you take authority over your path, so too will you start to acknowledge if your wishes are coming true, right? There's a big message here about communication, whether it's professionally or personally. It's important to trust that for many, it is time for a new path. Old paths have gone full circle, and now it's time to move into the path of a beautiful foundation, and Spirit's really helping the collective to do that. So in the creative aspects position, we get the Queen of Cups energies, just like we have up here in the inner strengths position. So, wow, we could have a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But either way, this is about, I'm going to stand my ground when it comes to what I desire, because I know Spirit will guide me into the direction of someone whereby my wishes can come true and I can celebrate what I've put together for myself. But when I'm feeling conflicted here, I'm going to create some time here with the Queen of Cups energies to pray to Spirit, to ask for signs, and to wait for the signs. Because in the inner strengths position, when it comes to a new person, place, circumstance, situation, or direction with the number 2, Spirit is going to guide me. And when Spirit guides you, you know that you know that you know the path of triumphant success. So maybe on the 28th, there's a little bit of waffling as far as, is this my wish come true? And Spirit's saying, you get to create that now. You get to say who can come into your journey and who cannot. Which path or direction is your highest, best good, and which one is no longer. So in the actions position, there's a big message from Spirit on the 28th and 29th of July to free yourself from this discontent and boredom, because Spirit's trying to give you a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Pentacles or coins. So Spirit's saying your actions are going to lead you into a path whereby there will be a win, an inheritance, a lump sum of money, and or the realization by the 29th of July that a path is opening up that will grow and prosper for me for the long term. So I'm going to stand my ground, come out of discontent, boredom, and conflict, inner conflict, outer conflict, and I'm going to stand my ground and speak my truth about what I desire, because I know Spirit's saying, as I plant these seeds and wait patiently, eventually so too are my wishes going to come true, especially in relation to other people. So you may be thinking about a new department, marketing a product, connecting with others. This is time to come together with like-minded people and to discover a path of success that can now go on into the long term. So we do have the 8 of Cups energies. That's been a common card recently, and this is basically emotionally walking away. okay, from who and or what no longer fulfills you emotionally. So it very could well be a job, and you're saying, you know what, I'm discontent, I'm bored, I am feeling defeated, therefore I'm going to connect with this person in the area of authority, and I'm going to speak my truth and cut through into a new direction. I'm going to connect with other people and contemplate and plan this next chapter of my life. So Spirit's really giving the collective the strength to walk away when a triumphant opportunity comes in. Now, in the subconscious position, we have the Patience card. So we have the Seven of Spears or Wands energy of feeling a little bit backed into a corner, but realizing you've risen above these 7 wands here. Wands representing the actions of others. So someone here is feeling backed into a corner, discontent, bored, and feeling conflicted, maybe in relation to someone who is an authority. But again, Spirit's saying, open a new doorway for yourself, plant new seeds, and remain patient. Oh my, because look at this. In the day-to-day aspects position, we have the Tower energy and someone in authority. So if you've been waiting for a job interview or to try a path in another direction, whether it's financially or romantically, Spirit is guiding you to come out of this horrible energy of defeat and conflict, and is wanting you to go into the direction of either coming into position of your own authority here or moving into the direction of someone else who's in authority, because there is going to be shocking communication that's going to make the collective go, oh my gosh, this is the opportunity I was trying to create for myself in the creative aspects position. This is the action Spirit was guiding me to take so that I could discover this beautiful path of abundance, so that now I can walk away from what no longer fulfills me emotionally or who, and I can now go into a brand new path of triumphant success. So I know that Spirit's given me the strength to follow my intuition and to remain balanced. So we've got the major arcana Justice here. Justice will turn in your favor, and a new path will come that you can celebrate with family, a new chapter, marriage, commitment, partnership, as you go away from what didn't serve you or who, by planting new seeds here. There's a realization that as you remain balanced and come up with different ideas, projects day to day for yourself, eventually a wish will come true. Now I'm getting the Hierophant and Justice in the area of marriage. So if you haven't met someone, this is going to be the year where people are going to be doing that, and or recognizing someone here for the long term. Wow. I am seeing Tauruses trying to make up a decision about a Taurus. I do see here water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, trying to figure out if you should stay or go. I do see an earth sign, which could be this Taurus over here, and the contemplation of contentment. But regardless, Spirit's saying take authority over your path if you are discontent. For we're helping for you to create what you desire here in a very balanced way. We will help for justice to turn in your favor. So follow your intuition when it comes to what you're creating, because someone in authority is going to come towards you and see that you've been working really hard towards something and make an offer of triumphant success because you patiently awaited as you work towards your achievements. And now there's this aha moment that justice has turned in my favor. Someone's coming in to acknowledge what you've been working towards, and I've been hoping that this information would come up soon, because energies of discontent and boredom is going to feel really uncomfortable. Follow your intuition. Justice is what Spirit's saying. We want to guide you into the direction of where there will be plenty of abundance, not only for you, but to give, care, and provide for those around you. So I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Yeah, someone may be thinking about, we have to talk about justice here with a Libra energy and a new path of money. A new path of money that frees the collective from discontent and boredom. Follow your intuition. Go into the direction of unexpected authority or someone in that position, or create an authoritative position for yourself. Now's the time for new doorways. It's time to walk away from an old chapter and into the direction of what triumphant success means to you. So look at that. On the bottom of this, we have the 10 of Cups, great emotional fulfillment. And behind that, we have the 3 of Wands, someone's ship coming in. We have be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You have balanced so many different priorities and now are coming out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but do not be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude that you deserve. So be open to success and know that you will eventually recognize with the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Action here that you're going to be called upon to claim your personal power. So feel confident and trust that the angels are guiding you now. Remember, new moon in Leo on the 28th of July, where there will be a really good time to plan a date night, have a date night, but that will also be a boosting career for many, where you will receive a lot of praise and admiration for your hard work. All right, so should these messages have resonated for you and you have further questions about your own personal journey, feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am now offering still the summer special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So thank you so very much for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Thank you to those of you who have come to me for month-to-month readings and who follow up those readings with those beautiful emails letting me know exactly how these messages help to guide you, how your personal readings help to guide you into that higher path of peace, joy, and happiness. Thank you to those of you who have attended the live Zoomcast on Wednesdays and or the live YouTube podcast on Thursdays at noon U.S. Central Time. It is only during the live YouTube podcast where I will be offering 1 month readings for a minimum of a $10 donation. So thank you so very much for those donations as well. Take care and God bless.